Hey, what is up everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you. So many times I do videos hyping up what's going to be going down on Monday Night Raw, but very rarely do I do videos hyping up what's going to be happening on SmackDown. Honestly, in my opinion, that SmackDown is going to be moving to USA as we get closer to the new year. They should start making SmackDown mean a little bit more. And with Monday Night Raw, we saw the return of the Dudleys coming back in, taking out a New Day, putting him through the tables, hitting the 3D, all of the highlights that we have been waiting for from Bubba and Devon once they made their debut in WWE. I remember when Bubba, did his return at the Royal Rumble, there was no Devon, but there was R-Truth, and people just kept on wondering why we couldn't get the Dudleys. And Bubba Ray Dudley kept on saying, don't ask me. If they ask me, I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I want to be there. I'm just waiting for a call from Triple H or Vince. They need to call me. They do the bookings, not me. As a fan, don't say, hey, you need to be over there. But they came down. I was wondering the whole time, is this a one-time thing? I'm marking out. I'm going crazy. This is cool for the New York crowd. This is sort of a thank you, an exclamation point on the SummerSlam weekend. But are they really back? When Bubba returned at the Rumble, people thought for sure that he'd be joining the mid-card, trying to find some way to put him into what was going down. And the next day we find out the guy is just waiting for the phone to ring. He knows as much as we do. But after the Dudley Boyz made their return, they made the announcement the Dudleys would be wrestling on SmackDown. Making this sort of like the first thing that, the WWE is really promoting. Sometimes WWE will promote a main event, which is coming to the show. And sometimes they don't even put the main event that they've been saying was going to be there. And they end up, promoting SmackDown on Monday Night Raw. And they filmed SmackDown the next day. And somehow within those, 24 hours, they've decided, no, that's not the match that we're going to have, whether if it's because somebody got banged up on Raw or just the creative team has something planned to go in a different direction. But I'm fired up to see the Dudley Boyz actually wrestle a real match. Devon hasn't been in WWE in well over 10 years. And, Bubba, we saw him in the Royal Rumble, but we haven't seen him wrestle as a tag match as the Dudley Boyz in a real long time. The Dudleys went on that run in TNA where they were doing the best tag team in the world, or whatever they were calling it, where it was the Hardys, the Dudleys, and the Wolves. They were trying to put the Wolves over. The second the Wolves won the championships, I can't remember if it was Eddie or Davey. One of them ended up getting hurt, and then the second that the one got healthy, the other one got hurt, and they just got screwed in the long run. But God bless TNA. The Wolves are a damn good team. Anytime you get a chance to see them wrestle, make sure you do. But I'm going to be tuning in to SmackDown to make sure I see the Dudleys. I don't even know who they're going to be going against. I'm not thinking that they're going to give us the Dudleys versus the New Day right off at the bat. I'm thinking that more than likely they'll be in there against the Matadors or the Lucha Dragons, one of the lesser-known teams of the tag team division. Maybe they'll make it a number one contenders match, because when the tag teams were all out there on Monday, the primetime players were doing commentary. And normally, if you're commentating a match and you're not into it, you're basically, the number one contender for that championship. You're talking about the people that you're going to be fighting at the next show. And we just got a fatal four-way at this last... what was this called? I guess this was called... it was SummerSlam. It was the last show. Jeez, it's one of the biggest ones of the year, and I couldn't even remember what it was. I'm guessing that they're not going to be doing another Fatal 4-Way Night of Champions. It's going to be one-on-one. Whether if they give the shot to the Dudleys or if they give it to the primetime players going up against the New Day, we're going to have some fun, and this is going to be good. But all eyes on the Dudleys. SmackDown tomorrow night.